there's a guy that we need to talk about. And listen, at some point between Saturday and Sunday on the Press Row Show, which you should go subscribe to over on the Snow the Goalie feed, between then and Monday's show, the name Jamie Drysdale will come up. The name Cam York will come up. Make no mistake about it. I have been a very big critic of Cam York. He has looked very good since he came back into the lineup. Really good. I'd make the case that to some extent, Cam York, in the very limited sample size that he's had under Rick Tocchet, has looked better than he did pretty much at any point under John Tortorella. That's a good thing for this team. Jamie Drysdale is having one of the most underrated seasons of a defenseman in the Eastern Conference right now. The eye test tells you that there are a lot of really good things happening, that he has somehow become a much better defensive-oriented player, that he has, on his own, been able to shut down plays that a year ago he was not. And he's healthy. And we cannot overstate the importance of his health. He's had these shoulder injuries. He's healthy, and he looks very good. Now, is it going to, kill off the talk of him versus Gauthier? No, this is going to be a long, ongoing thing. But he's had a really, really strong start to the year. Those guys deserve some conversation. I could take us to a place where we're talking about Matvei Michkov. And we talk about how Matvei Michkov over the last few games has certainly looked more like the player who appeared poised for a big breakout, coming off of last year's play. But I'm not going to go there. The guy I'm going to actually go to is Trevor Zegras, because Zegras is maybe going to be called upon to shoulder the load in a way that I don't even think he was expecting when he was brought here this past offseason, because Sean Couturier got hurt on Thursday night. He got hit by a slap shot, and the puck either hit him in the rib or it hit him in the elbow. Either way, the Flyers didn't disclose the injury. They've not provided an update today. The assumption is that we'll get some kind of an update ahead of Saturday's game. But Couturier got hit with the puck in the first period last night and did not return to the game. He's a tough dude. Him not coming back into the game is very worrisome. If he misses an extended period of time, there's going to be a massive lineup shakeup, which would be bad for this team. A team that once, I hate to beat a dead horse around here, but a team that's actually played really well this season. A team that's actually doing a good job. A team that's 6-3-1 on the season. Couturier is not playing as a shell of himself. He's playing as close to the level of the guy he was pre-2 back surgeries as he ever could, you could ever hope for him to be. Couturier's looked really, really good. Hopefully, there's an x-ray, or there was an x-ray, and it's negative, and he just has some swelling, and it's just uncomfortable, and he'll get through it fast. Zegras, meanwhile, has put together a stretch of home games for the ages. I believe I saw the stat. It was 7 games in a row at home with a point. That's only ever been done by, was it Peter Forsberg and Zezel? I think were the only 2 other players who have ever had at least 1 point in their first 7 games debuting for their new team, or at least debuting for the Flyers. It's crazy. Wild stuff. Good for Trevor Zegras. He had the quote about, not wanting to embarrass himself. If you play in a city like Philadelphia with fans like this, with expectations like this, you don't want to embarrass yourself. He's looked great. So you have Trevor Zegras now riding an ultimate high. That's the guy to have an eye on. And one of the cool things that we're finally seeing is we're seeing minutes between Michkov and Zegras together. All we complained about, all we asked for a season ago is get Michkov a high-quality center who can feed him the puck. Now, Zegras is sort of playing a hybrid role where Dvorak takes the faceoffs and they're still kind of swapping, and Dvorak kind of goes back out to wing and Zegras assumes the role of a center. But those two getting the opportunity to play together is something I'm not exactly confident we would have seen under the previous coach. So it's cool that they're getting to work this out. It's cool that you're getting to see those two build chemistry. And I think it's eventually going to lead to a much, much, much improved power play. But we shall see.